Hi everybody, my name is Abby and today we will be doing about 20 minutes of care for the upper back, for the neck, and the shoulders. So I'd like you all to start up on all fours, so make your way over there now. I'll give you a second. And let's take the time here to really make sure our hands are lined up underneath our shoulders and our knees are lined up underneath your hips, toes going straight back from your kneecaps. We'll begin with a simple cat-cow stretch here. So drop the belly, lift the head, lift the tail, and then round the spine, drop the tail, drop the head. And keep going back and forth, gently warming up the spine. Make sure your head is involved in this motion just as much as your tail is. Good. Take one more here. Then we'll find a neutral spine, so right in the middle place, where you feel you're neither cat nor cow. Feel the front side of your body pick up just a bit, like it's meeting the back side of your body. This will keep your spine nice and strong and supported. And we'll take an isolation of the shoulder blades. So spine is still straight, but I want you to allow your chest to drop and your shoulder blades to squeeze together behind you. Notice I'm not arching my back, it's just my shoulders. And then press into your hands and your chest lifts a little bit. Your shoulder blades spread away from each other. Keep going back and forth. And this motion might be a little smaller than you want it to be, totally okay. But try not to let your spine move, just the shoulder blades. Good, and take one more, last one. And then I want you all to round your spine like a cat as much as you can, feeling that engagement of the abdominals here. Sit down onto your heels, walk your hands forwards, and take a child's pose just for a moment, dropping the head down. Good. Look forwards for me. We're going to walk our hands over to one side of your mat and really reach through your hands as much as you can and sit your hips over towards the other side of the mat. Take a few deep breaths into the side of your body here. And we'll go the other way. Walk your hands over, really reaching them forwards, and shift your hips the other way. Good. All right, come back up. We'll sit to the side, swing your legs around, and we'll come to what I refer to as basking pose. So your hands will be back behind you. Your feet will just be right out straight in front of you like you're basking on the beach. And I'd like you to point your fingers either backwards, or if that's rough on your shoulders, you can come to like a diagonal place with the fingertips. And this exercise is called hammock. Let's press into our hands, lift the chest, feel the shoulders squeeze together behind you, and then we'll drop the chest, allow the shoulders to come forwards, sort of like a hunched position here. Keep going back and forth, really getting the shoulders to move in a big, big stretch here through the chest. Good. If you want to add a little extra, try to get your upper arm bones to externally rotate as you're pressing through the hands. That'll give you an extra stretch here through the chest. Good. Take two more. And last one. Very nice. Come on up seated. Let's bend our knees, feet flat on the mat. You can bring your hands behind your thighs. Let's curl the tail under, and we'll roll all the way back onto your back. All right, we've made it all the way down here. Let's keep the knees bent, feet flat on the floor, making sure the feet are about as wide as your hip sockets. And let's reach our fingers up towards the ceiling. I want you to lift your hands, reaching towards the ceiling. Allow your shoulders to lift up away from the mat, and then plop those shoulders back down into the mat. Keep that feeling as we reach one arm up and back behind you, and one arm down towards your hip. And then we'll switch here, back and forth, stretching through the shoulders, and switch, and switch. Keep energy through the fingertips, so don't let your hands get floppy. And switch, and switch. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach both hands back behind you. We'll make a wide circle out to the side, like you're drawing a snow angel, all the way down towards your hips. And then we'll go back out to the side and up again. Again, out and down, still reaching through those fingers, out and up. And one more time, out and down and out and up. Interlace your fingers. Bring those hands behind your head to create a hammock for your head, and allow your head to settle back into your hands. Let's all take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, notice how your sternum and your ribs drop and release a little bit towards the mat. Try that again. Inhale. Exhale, just relax through the rib cage. Try one more here. Good. This time adding on inhale. As you exhale, release the sternum, guide the head forwards, and take a curl here with the upper body, looking down towards your belly button. Inhale, lie back down. Again, exhale, drop the sternum, drop the ribs down into the mat as you curl forwards. And inhale, lie back down. Exhale, curl. Inhale. One more just like this. Inhale down. All right, next time, everybody exhale, curl forward, stay here. Reach your hands towards your legs. You can grab onto the back of your thighs or your pant legs. Pull yourself with your hands a little farther forwards, working on this forward flexion. Keep yourself up here as you bring your hands back behind your head and roll back down. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Hands behind your legs. Pull a little higher. Hands back behind your head and lie back down. We'll do this 3 more times. Here we go. Exhale, curl. Hands pull. Stay up there. Don't drop your head. And down. 2 more times. Exhale, curl. Hands pull. Hands behind your head and lie back down. Last one here, best one yet. Exhale, curl. Pull yourself forwards, working through the spine. Stay up there, bring your hands behind your head, and inhale, lie back down. Very, very nice. Okay, take a small rest. Take 1 deep breath in, and exhale. Okay, this time, as we curl the head forwards, I want you to pick your leg up into a tabletop position. So that's 90 degrees from the hip, 90 degrees from the knee. Just one leg. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, curl your head forwards, pick your leg up. Inhale, lie down. We'll switch legs. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Keep switching. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Keep working through that forward flexion that we just warmed up. Inhale, 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Lie the head down. Keep the hands behind the head, fingers interlaced, but we're going to work our way onto our side. So we're going to come over here, and you'll be cradling your head in your hands. Your knees will be bent, and we're going to take a nice twist here for the upper back. So I want you to lift your elbows close to the ceiling and reach it back behind you. And you can look towards your elbow as well, taking a little opening, twisty stretch here. And then close your elbow back in as you come onto your side. This next time, try to keep your knees stacked and squeezed together. We're just going to find a twist for the upper body. We won't quite be going into the lower back here. So opening the elbow, reaching it back, keeping your knees together, and bringing it back in. Let's go 2 more times here. Opening the elbow, reaching it back, and in. And last one. Now I want you to open that elbow just like we did. Release your hand side, and we'll begin to draw some circles. So your hand will go down towards your hip, forwards, and then up overhead, drawing this massive circle all the way around you. And allow the arm here to pull your torso, pull your stage into a twist, and then back onto your side. This is a really good one for opening up through the shoulder. Let's reverse, do a few circles the other direction. Good. Again, just like before, keep energy reaching through the fingers. Maybe making that circle a millimeter larger. All right, come all the way back on the side, and then we'll roll on the other side. I'm going to come on up and face you the other way. So interlace your fingers. Bring them behind your head just like before. Knees are bent. And we'll lift the elbow, open it towards the ceiling, reach it back behind you, and then close the elbows. Make sure your knees are staying squeezed together, and we're just rotating here from the waist up. Good, let's do one more. Okay, this next time, open up your elbow, release your hand, reach it back, and then we'll draw a circle going down towards the hip, reaching forwards in front of you, and then all the way up overhead and around again. You might notice that this shoulder or this side feels a little different than the other side. Totally okay. All right, let's do a few in the opposite direction. And last one. Good. All right, everybody. Let's transition onto our bellies. Let's make your way there now. And we're going to make a cactus position of the arm or a goalpost position. There's different names for it. So your elbows will be straight out from your shoulders and your fingertips will be pointing up above you. Bring your forehead down to the mat and just shake your hips side to side for a moment. Make sure to get into a nice comfortable place for your pelvis and for your lower back. Before we start extending our upper body, I want you to press your hip bones down into the mat and draw the abdominals in to really support your lower back. We're just trying to open up through the upper back here, so keep the abdominals strong to protect your lower back. I want you to press your hands down, then begin to look forwards, lifting the chest and opening up through the sternum. And as you come down, try to almost like you could pull yourself forwards with your flat hands. Roll down to lengthen the spine, pulling yourself a little longer. Let's try that again. Looking forwards, pulling the elbows in and back, lengthening your spine, and rolling back down. We'll do 2 more. Don't forget about the strong abdominals here. Lifting the chest, pulling the elbows back, and lengthening the spine as you lower. And last one here. Good. Stay up here. Keep length in the back of your neck, so don't crunch your neck. And if you can, lift your hands and your elbows away from the ground and keep lifting them until you feel your shoulder blades squeeze together, your upper back really turn on here, and then lower them back down. Try that again, lifting hands, lifting elbows, turning on the upper back, and lowering the hands. Keep the back of the neck long, and lower. Let's do 3 more. Up, and lower, and up, and lower. Last one here. Up, take a big breath in, and then exhale, lower all the way down, and rest. Very nice job. Okay, we'll push ourselves up to all 4s. Again, round your spine like a cat and sit back in child's pose, really reaching your fingers forwards to give your shoulders a good stretch while we're also stretching our lower back. All right, we'll come back up to all 4s one last time here before we finish. This time will look a little bit different. I want you to open your knees about as wide as the mat and bring your toes together. So it's like you're making a triangle with your shins and your knees. And I want you to press into your hands, find that push and that strength in your arms. This will really help strengthen through the shoulder and the chest. Bring one hand underneath your chest, so it's in the middle of the mat. Press into that hand, and then bring your other hand behind your head. So all your weight's on one arm, so keep it strong. I want you to drop your elbow down, and then open your elbow to the side and to the ceiling, just like we were doing when we were on our sides. We're going to do 2 more, so keep strong through that supporting arm. Open the elbow to the ceiling, keep pushing into your hand, and down. Lift the elbow, stay here. Can we reach our hand up towards the ceiling? We're going to thread the needle, so reach your fingertip underneath your armpit. You'll reach back behind you, looking toward your hand that you're threading the needle with, and bring your shoulder and ear down towards the mat. Make sure you haven't shifted your hips to one side. Try to keep your hips right in the middle here, equally placed over your 2 knees. Good. Take one more deep breath into your back. And come back up to all 4s. We'll do the same on the other side, all right? So left hand underneath your chest, bring your other hand behind your head, really press into your supporting arm. Don't forget that strength. Let's bring the elbow down and then open the elbow side and up, trying to open the chest and twist. And then elbow back down. You've got 2 more, only 2. Keep pressing into that supporting arm. And down. And last one, open, stay here, open the chest, reach your hand up towards the ceiling. And then we'll thread the needle, bringing the hand underneath the other armpit. Look towards your hand as you lower your ear and your shoulder down towards the mat, working to keep our hips equally placed over each knee. Good, take one more deep breath in, and then come back up. All right, one more for the arms here. Bring your knees back underneath your hips, toes going straight back behind your kneecaps. Find that strong neutral spine. So remember, the front side of your body lifts just a hair to really support your spine. Walk your hands one step forwards. Keep your spine straight, long, and supported. And I want you to bend the elbows, pulling them back towards your knees, not to the side. And then press into your hands, straighten your arm, little tricep dip here. Bend the elbow, keep the spine straight, so don't arch into your lower back. And press. We've got 3 more here. Bending and pressing. Keep pulling the elbows in and back. And one more. Very nice. All right. We will finish up here seated. You can pick any seated position you like, whether it's cross-legged. You can even be up on a chair or get yourself up on a pillow if that would feel best. So find that seat now. And we'll finish up with a few stretches here just to end the class off right. So feel length in your waist here. Feel a little bit of pressure and support from the abdominals. Reach your arms out to the side. Let's bring one hand down, take a big stretch up and over. And then come back up and tilt over to the other side. So keep this moving. No need to torture yourself in any one place for too long. So just keep it moving here. Good. Last 2 or last 1, get yourself even on each side. Now, I want you to bring your fingertips down to the mat. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. Both fingertips are down. Chest is open and wide. I want you to reach your fingertips out, so crawl them away from you, and then begin to crawl them back. Keep crawling them back, 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 back. If you're super flexible, your pinkies will touch. If not, who cares? Press into your fingertips. Feel your chest open, your collarbones widen. And let's begin to slowly turn our head from side to side, feeling that opening across the front of the neck, across the collarbone. Keep pressing into your pinky fingers especially. Good, last couple here. Very nice, and gently release your arms. We'll bring our hands to our knees and take a few nice exaggerated shoulder rolls. So really take the time to exaggerate this, lifting them up, pulling them down and back. 3 more here, up and back. Good, and 2, and last 1. All right, you all are all done. Very nice job, and I'll see you next time.